Hi everyone, myself is Subscription. Now I am going to explain how I created port-scheduler web application using the structured technologies. This is the server I have used for deploying my web application. Now let's see our application. Since I have already deployed it, now let's directly go for the application. This is the starting dashboard or interface of our application. From here we can go through this website only after we log in. We cannot use any of these features without logging in. For logging, we should have a user created. So let's now create users. Uh, Now I will create an admin. I have already created an admin, so like just show how to create a user. If I create this, it will show the user already exists because I have already created the admin user with the help of the same credentials. So let's directly log in. Just I have shown this to show how sign up will works. Sign in. This is the dashboard of our admin. Here I have created a quick access for the create session in the dashboard. And similarly, I have created use view reports and browse all sessions. This is the main dashboard for the admin. And here we can access the sports. Since I haven't created any of the sport, it is showing what's available. Now let's create a sport. We can give our own name for the sport, or we can check the cricket, badminton, football, which are the examples I have kept there. You can choose anything you want. I have chosen cricket. Let's click on create sport. Then it shows the sport cricket created successfully. We can see that in our sports dashboard, we can see cricket sport is created. We can see these since there are no sessions created within cricket, nothing is showing in it. So no create a session for it. For creating a session, we should create a sport before. Since we have already created cricket, so it is showing cricket. Otherwise, it says to create sport first. I'm choosing cricket and scheduling it. I schedule it for tomorrow, 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Last when you are listeners technologies on campus. The players required for my team is level, so I am putting level as the count. Let's click on create session. Yeah, here we can see that this I created a session in the cricket, or we can just click on those sessions to see what we have created. These are the available sessions. Since it is showing the partner by Vishnu admin, this is created by an admin with the username Vishnu admin. If somebody wants to join our session, they can simply click on join. Now I will show how we can edit the our session. Simply after entering into our session, here is an option for edit session. This will be available only for the admin who have created the session. After clicking on edit session, I want to schedule this for day after tomorrow, so changing it. And let's change the time to 11. Then if I click save changes, it automatically changes the inputs in the session. So the date has changed to day after tomorrow's and time also. If we want to cancel this, we can also cancel by clicking on this. Let me show this also. After clicking on cancel, it will ask for a reason for the cancellation. Let here I whether it should okay or due to the cancel session. We can see that our session has been cancelled and the reason is being kept here. After clicking on view details, we can see why the session has been cancelled, and here is the reason that we provided in that space box. And I will show the remaining features of our this is the dashboard that I have already shown, and here one can access and create sports. Let me create another sport. Let's make a volleyball. Here, sport. Here we can see both sports are appearing in our sports dashboard. And here we can see the reports. I have created 20 seconds, I think. If we click on apply filters, we can see we have one session has been total number of sessions available are 1, and the active sessions are 0 and cancel is 1. Since we have facility showing only in the cancellation, and here if we see the analytics I have created, the success rate for the session to happen is 0%, and the average player per session is 0 since no one has that. And the active sport is 1, since we had created the session in only in cricket, it is sport, and the cancellation is 100% since we have already cancelled it. We can browse sessions here. Since these are created by notice, let's create a session and see how uh, a player can access our chat, our a session created by the bin. Let's say it's cricket again. And when you first the 27th, the time 10 o'clock, we should to the South Campus on count that section. Session has been created. Let's create another one. This time with volleyball. Should hit for 26th. Let's say 11 o'clock. Main campus setting. Let's take the player contestant. I don't know how many members will play the volleyball, so I have 10. Volleyball session also created. So these are the features we can see in our in login. And here in the dashboard, we have also put the statistics for our sessions. of sports. We can see that two sports are created. In this case, the two sports are available. And two upcoming sessions, we have created two sessions in cricket and volleyball, so they are showing it. And these are the two sessions. Okay, now let's log in as a player and see how it appear in the player login. Let's create one in player. Here I am creating the credentials as a player. Yeah, we have logged in as the player since here the username is showing as player. Mhm. For player, there are only few features that are available for using. A player cannot create a sport, but can create a session on the sports which has been created by the admin. By using the admin login, we have created cricket and volleyball, so only these two sports are showing. If a player wants to create a session, we can use create session. We can use this create session to create a session within the sports that have been created by the admin. That's let's see. Yeah, we have successfully created a session. Yes, yeah, like as a player. So we have successfully created a cricket session within the player login. If a player can join the mm, sessions created by any other, here these two sessions are created by admin, so it is appearing as organized by admin, and we can join it. I am joining both sessions. If we go to my dashboard, here we can see that we have joined sessions cricket and volleyball. And if we want to leave, we can click on that leave directly, or we just leave. Here the number of players increased the count of one since I have been joined as a player, and the available slots for joining is 9 since I have put the players less than. Let's create another session volleyball with today's time and all your computer time. Let's see what it shows. 620, 627. You see that the session has been created, and the remaining features in this player login is this is the dashboard for the player. This is browse session, and one more thing, we cannot join our own created sessions by ourselves because which is just organized by us. We can be a player if we want, but we cannot access. We cannot join the sessions that we have. Only other person can join the sessions. Then the feature is the create session. We have already shown this. Okay, now let's see how the session is appearing in our login. We successfully signed in. We can see that all the two sessions that we have created as a player are showing here. Let's click on join. Yeah, we have successfully joined as an admin. Okay, now let's see our analytics, what means reports. Here we can see within this span of 2 months, we have created 5 sessions, in which four sessions are active and one session has been cancelled. Only two unique players are joined, since we have only joined from two users, that is from a non-replicator. Here we can see that three sessions are created in cricket and two are in volleyball. The total number of players on each sport is two, and the average player is 7. The success rate is being 80% only since none of the 5 sessions has been cancelled, and the cancellation rate will be 20%. The active sports are only two since they are cricket and one, and the average player per session is 0.2, which means the average of the players that have been joined. These are the features that we have implemented in our application Sports Scheduler. And during the time of implementation, I have faced the difficulty to create these two routes. That is the creating sports. For creating sport, uh, I have feel somewhat difficulty since for each sports we have created, the session should be only created only after the sport has been created. Since we have created cricket and volleyball, it is showing this. Uh, Without creating a sport, we cannot include them in it. For including them in the sport column, only after the sport has been created, it will be difficult to do. Um, Scheduling this when you layer and adding the cancel and edit picture, not a difficult for creating a cancel, but I have faced difficulty during uh, for creating the sessions. I don't know what type of error it was, but it occurred during creating the application. But I have used online for solving this problem. During editing the session is not saving even after clicking on save changes. After several attempts, finally it has been done. And the most difficult to implement in this is I have faced some difficulty during creating the dashboards for both the admin and the player. Here in this admin dashboard, here we can see that every feature that we have kept in our web application has been shown via direct access from here only. Here we can see as it has a create spot, create session, and again create spot, create session, and with the reports, browsing all for sessions. And here we can see that the recent activities and admin dates and the analytics of the sessions sports we have created. For implementing all these features in single dashboard, make me much time for creating. Uh, similarly for uh, similarly for player dashboard also we I have faced the same level of difficulty. Let me show that also. This is the dashboard for this is the dashboard for player. For the player, I haven't included the reports for the session that have been created. I just implemented a small buffer. Since all these are not required for the player to analyze, but for the it should be required, so I haven't included that in player. Just included the session that he has joined and session he has created, and the immediate access for the all the features available for him. The only feature that is available to the player is to create a session, but not a sport. The only creating sport is mean player only can create a session. There has been for a sport that has been created by the team. These are the only difficulties. For creating the dashboard, I really got so much time for implementing. This is for the player dashboard, and similarly for admin dashboard, so much time has been taken. And creating roads for the both the dashboards is also difficult. Since while creating the create session create sport, create sport is a part for creating create session. I felt difficult to create road for creating the session. Implementing all the features for creating it and canceling take much time than creating the template, easiest template for the dashboard. And finally, after several struggles, the web application has been created. And I have used three databases for this. One for login and sign up here, one login and sign up credentials, and one for sports, and one for session. The database I have used for this application is PostgreSQL 17, and I have applied this web application using the website called Render. And here we can see that our deploying the website is showing here. These are the two services I have created from the Render, and this is the final output of our score scheduler. I hope I have explained well, and thank you for giving this one opportunity. Have a nice day.